Welcome back everyone to a brand new chapter of the 8 Baby Uberhood challenge. As you can see, Lilith is moving to Desiderata Valley. Now I did ask people where they'd like her to move next, and Desiderata Valley had plenty of votes, but River Blossom Hills did have a few more. But here's the thing. Some of the people who wanted Desiderata Valley made a very good case for it, which is that if Lilith is on the run from a family of vampires, right, wouldn't you go somewhere sunny to kind of deter them from following you? The other reason is that her children, we've got Damien, who has the trait loves the heat, and we've got Pandora, who really loves pirates. She's like got her little pirate theme going on. So I thought this town would be a really nice place for those two kids. We will probably be going to River Blossom Hills next, so it will show up. We're going to go to every neighbourhood eventually, but for this stage of the story, I felt like Desiderata Valley fit a little bit better with what I wanted to do. So hopefully that's all right. You know, it's up to me. But yeah, that's the rationale there. And now, so here's the neighbourhood. I will say, just so you know now, my mouse button is a bit funny. My mouse is broken, low-key. And every so often, when I try to pan the camera, it just suddenly goes flying. So I'm going to get a new mouse, but in the meantime, we're going to have to just deal with it. Anyway, I have prepared a little house for Lilith and her family. You can see it costs minus 3,000. That's because I cheated. Basically, I used, what are they called? The symbological mortgage shrubs, which just makes properties cheaper. So it's like Lilith's taking out a mortgage loan, because I'm sick of having her rent apartments. I don't know. I feel like at this point she should be able to buy a house. So maybe she's got a mortgage. Maybe they're giving extra funding to single mothers, who can say, but She's buying her first property, so let's go. We all wish we were Lilith right now. And yeah, this is my tropical version of Desiderata Valley. If you like the look of it, it is available for download on my Tumblr, so feel free to check that out if you're interested. I am really, really proud of it, but I haven't really played with it that much myself because I had already made one with custom content before I made this like CC free version. So yeah, I don't know, I'm really look at the train. So yeah, I'm really excited for this leg of Lilith's journey through the Uberhood. I hope you are too, and let's move her into her new home. Oh, hello. Immediate pregnancy bump. Rightio. Right, with a little one on the way. She's been placed on maternity leave. That's fine. Right, so this is the house. It's the middle of the night. It's been a long journey. Let's do some quick decorating. All right, and I think we're done making over the house. Let me show you what I've done with the place. Actually, I've just already realized I've forgotten something important. Oh, there is no telephone. We can put one just here, can't we? There we go. Right, okay, let me show you what I've done with the place. So, Pandora's just wandering in, as you can see. I've put this pram by the door because while it is a functional crib, so it has some utility, but I also just thought it added a nice touch of realism. Same with the coat hook here. And then we've got the kitchen. I kept the kitchen pretty basic. Like, we could have added more counters, but there wasn't really that much money. I really liked, though, she's got these changeable sim portraits. I've been seeing these a lot in I've been seeing them a lot in BB Pixel's video, and I think they're a really nice touch, so I added them here. And then the living room, I liked this bay window area. It's got this lovely view of the sea, which I'm so excited about. So I thought that would be a nice place to have like family breakfast. So that's just here. And then we had to put a TV and couch somewhere, so it's here. We've got the stereo from her old place, and then I added this shelf just because I thought it looked cute. And then the TV is from her old apartment. I think it might be broken. We'll see. And then we've got this thing for the baby when it arrives, and then this beanbag cushion, because I feel like kids and teenagers love a beanbag cushion, right? And Damien and Pandora's favorite colors are both green, so maybe they picked it out together. I'm not sure. And then this hallway here, this is like the homework nook. So basically, I want to make sure the kids are on top of their studies. So I've given them this room especially for their homework, because I always find it feels kind of awkward cramming a desk into the bedroom. It can sometimes be difficult to get Sims in there. And I play this one neighborhood called Wide Spot by Penny Griffin, and she had this family which had like 6 children, and instead of trying to give them all individual bedrooms, she just gave them all like a kind of homework hall study area. And I don't know, I thought it was a really good idea. It's quite practical for gameplay, and we've got these which we'll use in a minute, which we can claim the desks per child. I've also got Damien's little art corner here since he's taking over that hobby. Through here is Damien's bedroom. It's a little bit bare bones because we were running out of money. I'm so sorry, Damien. Hopefully we can get you some stuff. I mean, it depends what he rolls wants for. He's got as well Lilith's old bedside table here. And then we've got a second bathroom that's again pretty basic. It's got some stuff from when she was living at that like dodgy house. And it's got a shower. It's good to have 2 bathrooms. I feel the Sims always get into faffs about the bathroom. This is Lilith's room. Normally she gets a room just herself, but this time I decided to have her share with the baby that's going to be here soon. We've got her little backpack from when she ran away from home. And I've also got, what's funny is like Romeo and Sid are both like random people she went on dates with that weren't even her main love interests, but those are the cards she has, so I thought it's nice to keep them as a little memento. She's also got these, oh, I don't like how that's clipping through. Let me just change that. Oh, it could just sit in the middle. Let's get rid of the grid and just move that to the side there. Yeah, since Lilith is she's still on the paranormal career and she works as a tarot reader, so I liked the idea of giving her a little tarot deck. That's from Around the Sims, if you're wondering. And yeah, her room's pretty much the same as normal. And then let's see, what else even is there? Bathroom, pretty much same as always. I have certain like go-to patterns, especially if I'm trying to save money. They always get this same like really cheap wallpaper. And then finally, this is would we call it a nursery? Maybe. Pandora's sleeping in here because I thought now that Damien is older, he probably would want to have a bit more privacy and not share a room with his like kid sister. He's a teenager, so but Pandora unfortunately gets the short end of the stick because she has to share with Iago. But Iago, at least he has this toddler bed that he can just crawl into and hopefully, not be waking her up in the night crying, because if he wants to get up, he can just get up and roll on out of there. So fingers crossed that'll be okay. Anyway, let me know what you think of the house. I'm really, really happy with it. The only thing is that I do feel like it's a bit light and airy for Lilith's usual taste, but it is a beach property. I feel like that is just what it would be like. So yes, that's what we've done. And look, everyone's coming in, ready to check out their new home. I'm using story progression, so it's started in the middle of the night, I guess, because that's when I last was. I'm curious to see if we'll still get a welcome wagon or not. But yeah, here's where we are. Let's get started with the game. See what Lilith thinks of her new home. All right, she's heading in. Lilith, if you complain about any of the decorations, okay, the TV is still broken. Really, really sorry to the person who was commenting to get the landlord to fix it. I didn't have time. But okay, yeah, lovely. Good to see them all settled in nicely. Are they going to be tired? No. Okay, well, let's take advantage of this then. I love how I'm like, I've made a second bathroom to avoid problems, and everyone's just immediately gone in there. Well, even if they've picked the worst possible place for it, it's cute to see the family together, enjoying their new home. Even if it's just in the tiny bathroom. Okay, but seriously, everyone, could you move? And maybe we could start teaching Iago his toddler skills while we're here, because... Oh no, he doesn't like Pandora. Well, whatever. I want to work on teaching Iago to walk. Come on. Lilith, never mind Pandora. I mean, we love Pandora. Since it is midnight, I feel it's a bit weird that they wouldn't be asleep. Like, Lilith, fine. She's like a weird night owl who works at the night time anyway. But I feel like probably Damien and Pandora should be going to bed. So I'm going to cheat their energy bars down and just put them into bed. Damien, you're sleeping in here. Pandora, you are sleeping in here. And I am a bit worried about the TV. I guess we can call a repairman maybe. Or Lilith could try and fix it herself. I feel like that might be a ticket to getting herself injured, so maybe we won't do that. There we go. Oh yeah, I think I forgot to say as well, Damien should gets a new trait when he aged up. And the trait he got is avant-garde, which works perfectly with him already being artistic, right? It's like he's a real artist. So yeah, that works really nicely. He's also, I've just realized, got this bug box. So I'm gonna put this on his wall. And that can be, you know, that's nice thing to have. He can like look at that. We can, you know, I've never bothered to do anything with the collecting bugs thing, so maybe we'll try this time. Oh, and he's got his painting from when he was a kid, which admittedly the painting kind of sucks, but I think it could still be nice to put it in here as a kind of memento. Yeah, lovely. Okay. Oh, it's cute to see Pandora sleeping in the background. I don't know. I like playing with walls down. I like being able to see everything. Man, the view out the window here is really good. If I do say so myself. Right. Okay, nice. Is Iago close to learning anything? Can he do anything? Has he learned to talk already? I can't remember. No, he hasn't learned anything. Oh yeah, and Patrizo died. Oh, poor Iago. Oh, she actually wants to have a baby. Let's lock that in there because, I mean, she is already pregnant, so might as well, right? I feel like it would make complete sense for this kid to be a total chatterbox, right? But if we look at his personality... Oh no, never mind. He's super outgoing, just like his dad. Although, interestingly, not very playful. He's quite a serious toddler, which I guess makes sense. You know, I feel like he's got some interesting family circumstances, which maybe he would pick up on even at an early age. But, you know, his dad wrote Mercutio. I feel like Mercutio always used humour to cope a little bit. So, interesting, his son is not going to have that same vibe. Oh, Pandora's awake. And see, look, how good is it going to be? Now that she can use this bathroom, Damien can use this one. No more morning fights over the toilet, I hope. You know, we'll see. But I'm excited. Alright, morning's here. School bus is on its way. Oh, you know, Damien's actually got 2 mechanical skill points. Maybe he can fix the TV. Though I don't know if I trust it. He wants to earn money, actually. I wonder if we should think about getting him a part-time job. Maybe he could even be an overachiever. That would be impressive if we can manage it. He's got 15 days. The kids are going to go off to school. Lilith, I think we're going to have to give up on that for the moment. Give him his bottle and then get to the toilet. The kids are off. Away they go. I wonder, are we going to have the welcome wagon? I guess we'll see if they show up. If they don't, I might teleport some Sims here. Ooh, who is passing by? Oh, for God's sake, Kennedy Cox, no one cares about you. Where are my neighbours? I mean, we could send Lilith to a community lot to meet people, but I feel like she ought to be bonding with Iago at least a little bit, right? Oh. Bad luck, Lilith. Bad luck. But yeah, how nice is this? You know, pancakes in the morning. Beautiful view of the bay. And yeah, these are some of her neighbours' houses down here, so I'm hopeful that she'll be able to meet some of them. Oh yeah, the Tricos are paying child support. I love to see it. Right, let's put that away. And then, yeah, I guess we can nap for now. I tell you what, I think since there seems to be no welcome wagon, we're going to simulate one. Right, so when you have the welcome wagon, it always sends over 3 Sims, right? So I'm gonna put all the Sims in Desiderata Valley on a list and roll a dice. Okay, be right back. So it's 12 Sims, and I do have a 12-sided dice, so I'm just gonna roll it 3 times and we'll see who comes. Let's see, number 11, John Mole. Ooh, exciting. This is my imaginary welcome wagon. Number 7, that's Edward Contrary. Number 1, that's Lewis Aspir. Okay, this is a interesting set of people. So Lewis Aspir, oh god, Lewis here, he's like the old man in town who like built a lot of the neighborhood. I think he's the kind of person who, if he heard there was a new person who just moved to town, he'd want to come and check them out and say hello, you know, meet the neighbors. Edward, I'm not so sure why he would be here, but he is friends with Mr. Mole. Mr. Mole, he is, yeah, anyway, let's go say hello to them and meet the neighbors properly. Oh, interesting. She's got chemistry with the old guy. Right. Well, let's go say hi to them and see what they make of her as well. These two are, of course, already friends, and it looks like they are gossiping about, that's Rick Contrary, Edward's son, so him gossiping about his own son is kind of par for the course, I think, with some of the parents in this particular neighborhood. Right. Okay, we've met someone new, which apparently she wanted to do, so that's good. We'll say hi to him, and then I think we'll want to greet some of the other Sims as well. Oh, and what's her face is here as well. Sophia Jocque. Let's say hello to her. Let's do that right now before she runs away. So yeah, lots of new faces. Maybe we should have made multiple pancakes rather than just the one. But oh well. I like how Lilith's just ignoring her guests. I'd like her to actually at least attempt to speak to them. What's Lewis want?
Oh, I see.
Oh, a compliment already. He's glad to see a nice family-oriented seeming young woman in the neighbourhood. Oh, and we've got a kind of living room dance party going on. I did mute the music actually. Is she about to turn it off? That's so funny. She's like, no more dancing. Right, Edward, for God's sake, stop moving around. Let's at least say hello to you, because we haven't even greeted some of these people. Come on, Lilith. I need you to make some connections here. Oh. I was like, oh, the welcome wagon's not coming. Let's just simulate it. And here it is. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, well, right. We're mating all the neighbours in one go. That's good. That's good. Brandy, you're not part of this, but I guess you can be here. Right, we're going to greet Marcel Jocque and we're going to greet Hannibal. Right, we've got the whole neighbourhood is here to see us. And I guess we'll greet Brandy as well. I don't want to be rude. Even though she is just a townie, not part of the challenge, you know. I feel like it can't do any harm, can it? So this is Marcel Jocque. He is the husband of Sophia over here. This is Hannibal. We haven't met any other bells yet. But we will, all in good time. Him fancying Hannah and not his own wife is already a little bit... Ooh, baby on the way. Right, let's greet Hannah. Oh, I've just realised Lilith's on maternity leave, isn't she? Exciting. Oh, and the first sim to actually start talking to us. Alright, so maybe Hannah's asking Lilith how the journey down was and if she's excited to live in a tropical paradise with various rare fish. I guess some sims living here do work in the oceanography career, so maybe Desiderata Valley is known for its fish. Oh, and Damien's home. Hey, Damien. Look at him, what a good child. Did he just not bring a grade? No homework? Oh. No, that's not okay. You can't bring him. Right. Medium grades. But while Lilith's talking to Brandy, who's just a townie, let's go follow. Hey there, Lilith. My friend therapist. No, go away. We're gonna serve food for everyone. She wants to throw a party. Lilith, you're already having a party whether you realise it or not. But what I am interested in finding out is, out of these gentlemen here, we've got Mr. Mole, we've got Lewis, we've got Edward, we've got Marcel. That's most of the eligible guys in Desiderata, so I'm interested to see if any of them have caught Lilith's attention. Oh, Damien's helping with the baby. What a good kid. Oh my god. Damien, you're the best. I've just been ignoring them to try and get Lilith to meet neighbours. And meanwhile, Damien's putting in the hours. What's really good about Lilith sitting over here is she can't fall asleep in her food because there's no table. So this is actually kind of ideal. Yeah, these are some of the blokes living in Desiderata. We've got Edward in the blazer. He's a oceanographer. We've got Marcel, who works in fast food. And we've got John Mole, who works in intelligence. And Sophia here is a athlete, I believe. Pandora wants to bring Franklin Dreamer home from school. Sure, why not? Oh no, there he is. Franklin. Right, so for some context, because this like literally just hasn't come up at all. There he is. Franklin Dreamer is the son of Cassandra and Darren. And you might be thinking, oh, but he doesn't really look like either of them. Where did he get the blonde hair? And that's because he's adopted. So this is random story time for Sims that aren't even part of the challenge at all. But Cassandra and Darren had quite a lot of trouble conceiving. And so when they, in fact, we can get to them, can't we? Darren, here he is. So he married Cassandra and they had trouble having a kid. So they adopted this son, Franklin. And then right after adopting him, she did fall pregnant after all. And it was with twins, Chester and Matilda. And basically having twins and a toddler all in the house at once really kind of did them in, and they ended up neglecting the kids and Darren was too busy with his painting and Cassandra was busy with work, and they weren't keeping on top of things. And then Darren accidentally set the kitchen on fire and the kids got taken away by the social worker. And currently they are in Mortimer's care. And then right after that, they had another kid who's apparently called Remington. That's a story progression baby. So that's, if you've ever been curious about what's going on in the Dreamer family tree, that's it. These are all technically, I guess Franklin is Damien's uncle. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Anyway, maybe they can meet since they've never met. You know, that could be nice. Let's get to know our uncle. Uncle Franklin. Lilith, don't forget to scope the room, and then you can go to bed. Yeah, I think the people of Desiderata Valley, while it's quite a, you know, it's a fairly urban area in my imagining of it anyway, but this kind of little beach community is small-ish, and I think the people also are just quite nosy. You know, there's like a newcomer in town. They want to be like hospitable neighbours. They remember when Desiderata Valley was just a small little town. Lilith, don't tell them all about how the baby was conceived. I'm sure they know. All right. So they're talking about medicine, maybe the medical problems he's had from being neglected and left in a fire. Damien, very excited to hear about that. And then Lilith is sitting with Hannibal, who is a ballerina. Whatever, that's fine. When I see Brandy Letourneau, I always think of Antisocial Justice. I always think of Antisocial Bunnies series with her boyfriend where Brandy Letourneau is in it. I don't know. Anyway. I always think of that series. Right, let's see. Lilith, who do you like? Oh, she's into Marcel, huh? That's interesting. He, to me... Well, I was going to say, I think he's the least attractive, but now that I'm looking at him, I can see it. I can kind of see it. And the other thing with Marcel is that he is a chef, and Lilith, that's not your bed. Lilith, please don't sleep in that. That's Pandora's bed. You sleep over here. Yeah, Marcel is a chef. And what's interesting is of all the guys Lilith has gone out with, she doesn't have like the good at cooking turn on or anything, but maybe she should, because Mercutio was a chef, sort of. I mean, he worked in a restaurant, and so did Romeo. And then her most recent fling, Cavornan, I don't think it came up in the story, but he was also a chef. So maybe Lilith just really likes guys who can cook, because she is super into food, I think. Yeah, let's check. Yeah, food. And her own lifetime one is to become a celebrity chef someday. You know, I might even keep a lookout. Now that I know that she likes Marcel, maybe she should think about a career change towards becoming a chef and pursuing her dream. That could be interesting. So, yeah, that's something to keep in mind. She's into Marcel. I don't think... Okay, she's got 2 bolts with her. 2 bolts. Very nice. And she's got 1 bolt with Louis. And she didn't actually interact with John Mole. Hopefully she can before he leaves. And Edward, she's not into it at all. Okay, that's fine. The flashing is really not... Oh, that's from the TV. Right, John Mole, not impressed with these lot, and neither is Louis. Yeah, same. I actually think Louis is a really cute sim. I wouldn't be that mad if Lilith went for him, but, you know, let's leave it up to her. But why don't you find a job? Because he has got this want to earn money, and I feel like I've said, it'll be really great when Damien's a teenager because we can use him for free babysitting. And while that's all well and good, you know, it is great to have a teen that can babysit. And teen jobs don't even really earn you much money, but I feel like Damien as a fortune sim, it's the sort of thing he would want to do. You know, if at nothing else, to get him out of the house a little bit. So let's have a look. Oh, but a job in the criminal career? I don't think so. Damien, you're a good boy, aren't you? You wouldn't want to be a street hawker. Let's have another look. The circus. Oh my god, maybe. Athletic. Is Damien more of a clown or a jock? He's avant-garde actually, isn't he? So maybe he'd rather join the circus. But I'm looking at his interests that I have notes on, and he hates entertainment. So let's go with the athletic career. Because even though Damien isn't as sporty as the rest of the family, I do always see him playing catch with his sister. I think he might even have some he's got middling interest in sports. Oh, he doesn't even hate entertainment that much. Well, whatever. He's picked the job now. Let's get him doing some painting. Oh, he's doing it all on his own. Amazing. What a kid. God, everyone just wants to sit and read, except, oh my god, look at these two. They are a married couple, and look at them doing their synchronized dance. Okay, it wasn't synchronized for very long, but nonetheless, kind of epic. Brandy's just watching like, what is this? Okay, Franklin's leaving. Oh no, is he hungry? Will she feed him? She's picked up our baby, but is she going to give him anything to eat? Marcel, get the hell out of here. That's not... Oh wait, she's actually doing it. Oh my god, amazing if true. Oh my god, she's doing it. Look at her. Oh, Sophia. That's so good. Well, I feel sort of bad that I was talking about maybe having Lilith steal her husband now. Alright, Lilith, wake up. Wake up, please. I'd like you to take a shower and maybe, like, meet people. Oh, her phone's ringing. Okay, well, that's the story reason that she woke up. Let's just answer the phone. Who is it? Oh, it's Puck. I guess she could have a quick catch up with him. She hasn't spoken to him in a while. And I do think Puck... we're not going downtown, Puck, I'm sorry. But I do think Puck is quite an important friend for Lilith because, you know, she's kind of known him for quite a long time since she was a teenager. And they've never kind of had anything weird between them. They've always been kind of like just friends. And I think having it like that sort of simple relationship that doesn't have lots of drama involved, you know, that's nice to have. That's nice to have. Anyway, let's not bother him. He's trying to sleep. Leave the baby alone. He's sleeping, or he was. Lilith, please, I just want you to meet John Mole. I just want you to talk to him so we know if you have any chemistry, please. Anyway, we're talking to John Mole. Telling him we have a really good reputation, totally. He's talking about his recent promotion. He's working... She's like, oh, what do you do for work? And he's like, well, that's kind of a personal question. And she's like, well, you brought it up. Oh, there they go. Okay, not off to a great start with John Mole. Does she fancy him? Only a little bit. Okay. Come on, let's say goodbye to everyone. Get out of here. All of you. Leave. No, I said goodbye. Goodbye. And to everyone else also, goodbye. Okay, good, they're leaving. Maybe I should have asked one of them to clean up. Oh well. I got a few questions last time as well about if Lilith has a vampire baby, how will the baby manage in kind of the tropical weather? And so I want to assure you, story-wise, Lilith is a little bit in denial about the idea that her baby is going to be a vampire. She feels like if she just raises it right, that's not going to be a problem. And gameplay-wise, I will say the hereditary supernaturalism mod, vampirism basically doesn't start until the kid becomes a toddler. So it's not going to be a problem. I mean, it wouldn't be a problem anyway, because I actually have sunlight immunity mods for vampires because I can't stand them all burning up. But I don't know if that'll be part of the story. But yes, don't worry about it. We'll wait and see where the story goes. But we're all right. Anyway, where are the kids? Pandora, fast asleep. Did I just hear Iago waking up? Yep, there he is. Oh, he's so cute. Right, we'll leave him to it. And then Lilith can get some rest. Right, and that's the very first day in Lilith's brand new home in Desiderata Valley. Oh, she's no longer best friends with Tank. Well, I don't care. But I do care a little bit. I'm kind of sad, but it's fine. Nope. Okay, well, it's Damien's first time using the oven. I feel like that could have gone worse. Pandora's just skin and bones. Okay, well, Pandora, go have some burnt toaster pastries. There we go. Right, and I guess Pandora, now that she's moved to a brand new school, you know, she's interested in maybe joining one of the sports teams. She is a fitness enthusiast. What the hell is that flash? Oh, it's the TV. So it looks like they're talking about their plans for joining school clubs. That's interesting actually, because Desiderata Valley does have a lot of local sports and schools. In fact, I think there's like a sports park, so that could be something that they do. I think Pandora and Damien must both be interested in sports actually, and I could definitely see Pandora joining some sort of local club. And Damien, while he isn't like sporty to the same extent, he's somewhat interested in it. He doesn't hate it, and he has got this job now as a water person, so yeah, that could be interesting. And one of the families down here, the Jocque family, their daughter is really sporty, so who knows, maybe she'd be an interesting person for Damien to get to know. These burnt pastries are not going down well. And I really feel skiing, you know, is not going to be it. Not around here. I mean, there's plenty of mountains around, but nothing you can ski down. Alright, so since those barely restored hunger at all, I think maybe you should have another one. Good job, kids. Right, is Lilith awake yet? Yes, she's nearly awake. Right, let's get her. Change Iago into his everyday and start teaching him to walk. Come on, Lilith. She's very pregnant, but I am hoping that today we're going to be able to take her into town and get her meeting some more people. We'll see if that's a possibility. Oh, amazing. I didn't realize he was so close to being done. Oh, well done. Good job, Iago. We'll want to get him talking as well, but for now, I think it might be nice for Lilith to go eat with her kids. Yeah, sample some of Damien's culinary delights. Alright, so Lilith's gonna spend some time with our kids this morning. Oh, look, Iago just toddling along. Oh, cute. We need to get this TV fixed. But he's dancing away to the music. I've just realised I've got music switched off. Let's enable it, because I like it. And in fact, we might even... Well, we won't right away, because it's a Lilith's classic to be listening to metal over. But I was thinking maybe we should play the surf music, since we're in the kind of tropical, beachy neighbourhood. It might be a bit on brand. But let's go. Ah, look at them all. Right, we've got bills, we've got the school bus on its way. Look at him go. Just headbanging. I feel like that's so fitting for Mercutio's son to be a bit of a metalhead. Like his dad's wearing that like metally shirt, I feel. Right, anyway, let's go greet Sophia Jocque, who's here. We met her yesterday. But, you know, it's worth getting to know the neighbours a little bit. Good morning. Alright, she's going to wander in and maybe have some of these disgusting foods. Oh yeah, I do want Lilith to keep an eye on jobs, because while I think tarot card reading is a good job for Lilith, ultimately her lifetime want has always been to work in the culinary career, and she does have some waitressing experience. And not only does she have waitressing experience, she's also got the experience, but Desiderata Valley is a town that has kind of a bit of a culinary culture. It's got a food hall, it's got people working in that career, so it's something to keep an eye on. Science, though, definitely not. Entertainment. Ah, unlucky, Lilith, unlucky. Maybe next time. Oh, but here's the school bus. Let's get the kids to school. Okay, Damien's off. Pandora? Yeah, there she goes. Okay, amazing. Right, and now that they're off... Look at these lot. I think we'll have a quick chat with Sophia. Basically, we just want to chat about the fact that we're new to the neighbourhood and kind of find out what kind of childcare options there are available here. Of course, she starts talking about food, which Sophia hates. She's watching her weight because she's a professional athlete, and she's trying to, like, you know, get trim for her job and doesn't want to talk about, you know, eating eggs with the yolk. Right, so, but she's not very helpful. But she does tell Lilith that Louis Aspir, who she met yesterday, that's this old guy here, he actually is working as a nanny. There's always an old person in every neighbourhood working as a nanny. So we're going to call him up and, yeah, get a nanny for Iago so that we can get into town and just kind of see what's going on in the area a bit better. Okay, wrong nanny. We're going to have to keep calling a few times until we get the one we want, which is always a bit of a pain, but that's how it is. Right, let's try again. There he is, Louis Aspir. Yes, come over. We want him to track our schedule, really, but for now, let's just have him over. Am I hearing some cuteness going on? Yes. Ah, look. Okay, well, Sophia apparently thinks Iago, oh, we don't need that, is a total cutie. Which, I mean, he is, isn't he? But that doesn't mean Lilith isn't going to want to, you know, she doesn't want to be stuck in the house all the time. She wants to get out there and meet people. And here's Louis, so we can head out now. We'll just finish washing this up so Louis doesn't come here to loads and loads of stinky plates. But okay, we're going to walk to a lot, and you might notice actually, now that we've got... I'm also going to turn the radio back off because it is just a bit much, isn't it? You might see that now we've got the option to visit a sim. And this is a feature that comes with story progression. And since we're playing in my made over version of Desiderata Valley, you know, I've made over all the houses. And so if we get kind of some good friends in the neighbourhood or people who, you know, Lilith is interested in, she will be able to go and visit their houses, which I think is kind of a cool feature. Obviously, previously I'd just play their household and wait for Lilith to come round, but this is kind of cool alternative option. It does mean we might, if Lilith is away, we're going to miss what's going on with the kids, so that's something to keep in mind. But I think it's a really cool feature, and I'm excited to try that aspect of story progression. I have done it a little bit in the past, but not for a while. For right now, we're going to visit a community lot and go enjoy ourselves at the beach. Oh, for God's sake. No, Lilith, come on. I've just set this all up for nothing. All right, forget what I said. She'll have to have the baby today, I guess, and then maybe we can do this tomorrow. I've double checked, and it seems like Lilith is actually going to give birth today, so that changes things a little bit. I think in that case, we don't want to be sending her to the beach. We can do that tomorrow when she's recovered from childbirth. For right now, I think we're going to want to say goodbye to Louis because he's not really going to be relevant here. I mean, I guess we could just hang out with him, get to know him. I mean, if he's going to be the kid's nanny, maybe Lilith would want to, like, get to know him a little bit, you know, have a chat, since the original plan isn't happening. Let's just meet Louis, meet Sophia, and kind of see what they're about, you know, chat to them. Ah, and Sophia, meanwhile. Okay. Right off the bat, Louis is kind of a judgmental sim. He seems to not really like Lilith very much, which is interesting. I wonder if he's quite old-fashioned. Maybe he doesn't like that she's like a single mother. I'm not sure. Oh, there's Isaac Bell. She hasn't met him yet. Let's go. Oh, and Louis is being quite helpful in putting Iago on the toilet, so I can't really complain about that. Right, let's go greet Isaac here and get to know him. Get to know the neighbours a little bit better. We go rushing outside. I must meet everyone in the neighbourhood. So this is Isaac. He works in the entertainment career, which Lilith apparently doesn't approve of. She doesn't like the way the entertainers treat their elephants. Is the entertainment career the circus? I don't know. Right. And Sophia is going to talk to us about running shoes that she's got. Lilith's not interested. I feel like she's not hitting it off with anyone, which is a little bit unfortunate. Let's just spawn the visitor controller. I don't want townies coming by. Let's just ban them, and then we won't have to see this guy, for example. Like, what does he have to do with anything? Let's just ban him, yeah. And then we'll put the visitor controller just here and turn it into This is something I don't see people do much. You can turn the visitor controller into like different models. It doesn't have to be this tree. And I like making it the rose bush so you can like use it for landscaping. Because landscaping is so expensive in this game. So yeah, that's the plan. Right, Iago's getting potty trained, which is super useful. Goodbye. Goodbye forever. Right, so Lilith awkwardly stands here while Sophia and Isaac have a bit of a chat about romance. Him and his wife Hannah are doing lovely, and they've got a son who recently grew up. Meanwhile, Sophia and her husband, they're raising a teenager at the moment. And Lilith really is feeling a bit left out of the conversation. You know, they obviously already know each other really well. They seem to have a fair bit in common. Oh, she wants to toss the football, and that could be good with Sophia because they're both sporty. So I will kind of push that by getting us to do it. But yeah, it seems like quite a tight-knit neighborhood where everyone already knows each other. And more importantly, everyone's all coupled up. And Lilith seems to be so far at least, the only single girl in the neighborhood, which has to be a little bit of a weird feeling, I think. Come on, play sports. Play football. Come on, I think playing football would be really nice. It's one of the only things you both have in common. Well, it's not the only thing. Okay, maybe Lilith is too pregnant to be playing sports. You know, what if the ball just bashed right into her stomach? Let's get inside, use the toilet. She takes a minute to laugh at Isaac, who is doing some serious dancing. Let's turn the music back on, but have it quiet. How about that? But yeah, I think we want to actually switch it over to... I've had enough of the metal soundtrack. I feel like while it is very Lilith, I don't know, it's just, you know, you hear a certain tune for long enough, you start to go a little bit mad, right? So we should all get a bit of fond farewell to the metal radio station. So we're going to be switching over to surfing music. Oh. I'm sure this is going to get just as annoying. Oh, Damien's been taking drum lessons. That's so cute. Oh, Damien. And he got £200 from the school. Brilliant. We're getting so much money just from absolutely nothing. Right. The only problem with the radio is that it does mean Iago gets woken up by it. But I mean, this is really just decoration anyway. I don't know why Lewis has insisted on putting him in here. Let's work on teaching him to walk. Talk, even. Lewis, stop bothering our baby. Oh, fine. Let's get to know Isaac a little bit better then. We do have one bolt with him. We seem to have like at least some level of chemistry with everyone we've met so far. I wish there was a way to filter this for like locals. So we've got Isaac Bell. She's got one bolt with. He works in the entertainment career. We've got Lewis Aspir, who's a widower, and he's also our nanny. I mean, maybe this could be the time Lilith finally goes for an older man. Could be interesting. We've got one bolt with him. And then we've got, who else do we know? Edward Contrary. He works in the oceanography career, and he has a teenage son, and she has no chemistry with. Negative bolts. She's not into him at all. And then we've got Marcel Jocque, who is I think he works in fast food. We've got 2 bolts with him, so she is quite attracted to him. And then John Mole, who is a spy. He's a private investigator, and we've got 1 bolt with him too. I think we've met almost everyone now, but not Victor Aspir, who is Lewis's son. He's the only one we haven't met just yet. We'll try and meet him by the end of the round, just so we have everybody in our sights. Yeah, you are all done here. Get out of here, old man. Ah, Damien's home, and very happy with his grades. Ah, well done, Damien. Look at him go. Alright, but he does have some homework, so Damien actually has his job now, so let's just have a quick shower before work. And yeah, Iago is pretty tired and he hasn't been able to sleep because of this bloody music, so let's put him to bed properly. And then maybe we can have a bit of a better chat with Isaac, see if Lilith has much in common with him. Oh, why are we putting him on the floor? What's happening? Is she about to give birth? Yes. Oh dear. With the surf music and this random guy dancing in the background. Oh dear. Right, okay. Isaac, you're the only guy here, so you're gonna have to try and be a little bit more useful. Oh, Sophia's also here. Oh. And there's Damien's carpool. Right, well, get to work after you finish watching the baby arrive. Whew. Lots going on. Right, let's go. Oh, is it going to be a boy or a girl? I'm so excited. Sophia's just out. Like, never mind this. Understandable. Okay, here's the baby. Oh, it's a girl. Interesting. Okay, for a girl, I really want to call them Carmilla. Carmilla, if you don't know, it's a old Gothic tale involving a female vampire. I think it actually came out before Dracula. It's one of the earliest pieces of vampire fiction, and it's about like a female vampire who I think might also have been a lesbian. I haven't read the book actually. I should probably read it. I'd probably enjoy it. I really like Gothic stories, but I haven't read Carmilla. But anyway, yeah, I thought that would be a really good name for her baby with Kvornen. Obviously, Lilith is a little bit in denial that the baby actually is a vampire, but she's still, she is a goth, and I think would still kind of want to give it a cute vampiric name. I think that's fun. And all her kids so far have dark names. So yeah, Carmilla. Here she is. And oh wow, she actually has red hair. I didn't think she'd inherit that because Kvornen's got brown hair. That's interesting. I wonder if he has a secondary, like, what's it called? No, not a secondary. Like, he must have recessive blonde or red hair for the baby to have been able to get it. That's interesting. All right, well, Isaac gets to meet baby Carmilla. Right, and this is why as well. We've got Iago is going to be sleeping in here, and Carmilla's going to be sleeping in this crib with Lilith. Oh, there's Marcel. Let's go greet him as well. Oh, Lilith just rolled the want to get married, guys. And that's so fitting, because you know how I was saying earlier, she's in this, like, neighborhood. She's meeting all these, like, other parents, and all of them are, like, married. And I said she would be feeling a bit left out and, like, the odd one out in being the only single person. And yeah, she has right on cue rolled a want to get married. That's really interesting. I'm going to lock that for her. I don't know if it's in the cards. She could get married in the challenge. There's no rule saying she can't. But, you know, it still has to be multiple fathers. So either she'd be cheating, or maybe she'll get married and the husband will die, or who could say? But I think story-wise, it's an interesting goal for her to have, even if she isn't able to do it in the end. So, right, interesting. Let's put Carmilla in her crib. And then we're going to go greet Marcel Jocque, who, you know, maybe realistically, Isaac might say hi to him and be like, hey, check it out, this new girl in town's just had a baby, you want to come and meet it? I mean, he would see the baby through the door, right? So maybe, I don't know if he would necessarily, I mean, barging into a stranger's house who's just had a baby, but they're not strangers, they've met, they're neighbours. I don't know. I'm trying to justify it. I think we should go say hello to him, so that's what we're going to do. Vampirism doesn't kick in until they reach the toddler stage. So for right now, Carmilla is going to be just an ordinary baby. And Lilith is into him. But he is married, so let's keep that in mind. I think Lilith would be breathing a sigh of relief that Carmilla seems to be a normal baby. And perhaps she's even thinking, right, well, the whole vampire thing, probably a load of nonsense. You know, the baby seems normal. The baby seems completely normal. They were maybe trying to scare me. Actually, turns out, it's only a half vampire and he's taken after me, his human mother, and I don't need to worry about it. It's all fine. And for now, that is going to be the case, but we'll see. All right, talking about space. Lilith does enjoy talking about the supernatural, but I saw she was quite hungry. So maybe we should make some lunch. Oh, see, she's talking about marriage. She's talking about her sister, who I guess she somehow knows, even though she shouldn't. This is breaking continuity completely. Angela got married recently, and Lilith just magically knows about it. Maybe she's speculating about it. But yeah, marriage is definitely on her mind. She wants to get married. She's chatting to him about engagement. Interesting, really interesting. And she's talking about genie lamps, which Marcel doesn't like. They frown upon the supernatural here in Desiderata, apparently. It's not a place where people are really into all that, which is going to be awkward since Lilith is trying to make it as a tarot card reader. In fact, actually, it's interesting, isn't it? As a tarot card reader, isn't that, I don't know if this is a thing in America, but in the UK, like beach towns, there's always like some dodgy little like tarot shack at the beach, I feel. Maybe this is just in my town, but yeah, I feel like that would be really suitable, right? For her to have a little booth down there. I probably won't actually make that, but it's nice concept to have in the background for me, at least. I like that sort of thing. Right, Pandora's really tired, so while I would like her to learn homework, and she does have a want to do her homework, she's going to go to bed for now, which is probably for the best. Right, and we've got Marcel here, who, like I say, out of everyone in the neighbourhood Lilith's met, she is the most attracted to him, and she's really into cooking, right? Her lifetime want has always been to be a celebrity chef, and it's one of her main interests. And Marcel here, he's the culinary sim in the neighbourhood. He's really interested in that. So that's like an interesting thing that they have in common. In fact, her job is at 6. Will Damien be back in time? Yes, okay, Damien will get back just as it's time for Lilith to get to work, so that's good. Right, let's put down some food. And we'll call everyone to come and eat with us. I wish Lilith would actually sit with her guests, but this is fine. She's just given birth. I guess she wants to be comfortable. Oh, okay. Marcel talking about meeting new people, how it's great that they're getting to know the neighbours. And Isaac's really into entertainment and music, so I guess he's going to chat away about that. Is Damien not coming home? It's not going to let Lilith leave, is it? Okay. Well, I guess Lilith's going to have to just be a bit late to work. Awkward. We'll, while we're here, let's hire Lewis again so that he will cover us next time. Alright, yeah, we're gonna hire Lewis and we're gonna get him to track our schedule. Okay, and by the looks of it, we'll be away from 5 till 1. So Lilith is working late night, and it actually works quite well because between her and Damien, she'll be at work from 6 until 1. And then while it's late night, Damien will get back from his job and he'll be at home as well. We've got a babysitter, so the childcare duties won't be falling too much on Damien. Because, at first I was really excited that Damien was a teenager because I was like, oh, that's great. He's going to be able to take care of the kids. But then I thought to myself, Lilith is someone who, as a teenager, didn't have a very good relationship with her parents and felt a bit neglected. I just felt like she would have a lot of compassion for a teenager, and if she as a kid had been told you can look after your baby brothers and sisters, if she'd had any, and she'd kind of been put in charge of looking after them, I mean, in a way she was, because she was like a teenage mum, wasn't she? And I think she remembers how hard it was when she was just a teenager and looking after all these babies. And really, now that she's older, I imagine Lilith she's got a teenage son, so she must be coming up to her late 20s or even early 30s now. And I think she would think my teenage son needs to be able to just enjoy being a teenager, right? Not just kind of being made to be a parent without getting to choose it, because she at least got to choose it and it wasn't easy for her. And yeah, I think that is something she would be mindful of. So yeah, we're going to hire Lewis to look after the kids when Lilith's at work. What can we do in the meantime? Let's go have another sandwich, just to be social if nothing else. Look at her waving at Marcel, thinking about Marcel. She is into him, which is awkward. Like I say, he is married. And his wife is Sophia, who was over earlier, the sporty sim in the neighbourhood. Oh, Damien. Well done. Now that Damien's home, we actually can go to work, though. Let's quickly get to work. Where is it? Walk to work. Walk to work. There we go. All right, forget about eating. Let's get going. But right, here's Damien, home at last. Oh, and Lewis is here too. Perfect. And he's been promoted. He gets to be in the locker room, cleaning towels and such. All right, so he's gonna say hello to this wolf. Say goodbye to Lilith, who, you know how I was saying she might work down there? Yeah, anyway. So she walks off down towards the beach to do her tarot readings this evening. And Damien is super, super tired like everyone else. So maybe he's just going to go to bed. Meanwhile, Lewis can look after the baby. That's fine. Oh. Stop, oh my god, first vampires, now we're being menaced by wolves. Go away, Bonnie. Let Damien go to sleep. Oh, yay, but he got a promotion. Well done. Well done to him. Okay, Iago complaining over here. There he is. And actually, I've just realised Damien doesn't have like a bedside lamp or anything. I mean, he's got this overhead light, but I don't think that's amazing, is it? Let's oh, that's going to annoy me. Let's put Pandora's homework away properly. There we go. Right, I want him to have a bedside lamp, and since they're in a tropical place, we get to use one of my favourite lamps in the game. Me getting hyped for a lamp, I know, but look, there's the hula dancer. I don't know, I've always just thought this was a cute item. And look, it's green. It's a green one, right? And that's Damien's favourite colour. He gets a little green hula lamp. I don't know. I think it's cute. Marcel, can you get out of here? I know it's an impressive bug collection, but this is like a teenage boy's room and he's asleep. Don't boo it. Oh my god, never mind. I don't think Lilith should get together with you. You're booing. Yeah, and one of the reasons I like it is because it lights up. You know, if we turn it on. See, the colour's really cool, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit too excited about it. Right, Lewis is looking after Carmilla. Just leaving her on the ground. Lewis! Oh my god, these nannies. Oh, look at him. We might have to get him out of that Christmas onesie though, since we're not celebrating Christmas yet in-game. I'm hoping actually, if we can get Desiderata Valley done, you know, this November, and then we can do River Blossom Hills in December, that would be ideal. I don't know if we'll be able to go through it that quickly, but that's the plan. Marcel's still here, interestingly. Why isn't he at home? Like, you'd think you'd want to be getting back home to your wife. I wonder if him and Sophia are like having problems, and so he's like reluctant to go home for some reason. Just wondering, just speculating. Maybe he's about to head off. Yeah, he's off. Right as I was complaining, I was speculating he might have marital problems, and he was like, no, I'm not. Look, I'm leaving. I've got to say, I hope everyone else is, but I'm really enjoying the kind of tropical atmosphere of Desiderata Valley. I think it's so nice, so fun. Oh, Pandora's awake. What's she up to? Oh, and she's making her bed. What a good kid. Let's go greet Isaac. I mean, actually, does it make any sense whatsoever for Pandora to greet Isaac? Well, we're going to do it anyway. And I feel like Desiderata Valley, it's kind of a neighbourhood where everyone knows each other, and maybe like Lewis would say like, oh, that's Isaac outside. Yeah, let's go invite him in, you know. Everyone is pretty trusting in Desiderata. It's not an area that has a lot of crime, at least as far as anyone knows. But then Pandora does have this want to do her homework, and she has already learned to study, so we'll go do that right after. I guess Isaac was a bit worried, having seen the baby be born. You know, maybe he's just wanting to see how Lilith is, and she's like, well, Mum's not here right now, but come on in. Come on in, Mr. Aspir is here. Oh, Pandora. Is she not doing well? Oh, she's just not having much fun. Is she playful? Yeah, she's super playful. So why don't you go dance? I feel like that has to be more fun than reading a book for someone like Pandora. Look at her go. That's my favourite move, when she's holding the back of her head and just bopping. Oh, it's so cute. And what's up with Carmilla? Is Lewis going to feed her? Oh, it looks like he is. He is so far one of the better nannies, although he has left that absolute load of nonsense. Just a bunch of canned meals on the floor. But he's doing alright, isn't he? So far, I will reserve judgment on Lewis. He was a bit judgmental of Lilith, you know, they got into an argument, but I've always thought he has like a really sweet face, and he does seem to be doing all right with the kids. I mean, maybe Pandora should have a chat with him. Oh, Isaac's helping as well. Man, everyone's helping with the baby. Oh, look at Isaac. I guess he is, you know, he likes babies. Good to know, good to know. Because we won't necessarily just be going on chemistry. I want to see who Lilith, like, organically, you know, gets together with, who she has the most in common with, you know. What are they talking about? Oh, money. Pandora hearing all about the gold. Right, yes, clean all this up, please. Alright. Again, Lewis, scoring points for picking up the baby off the floor and not just leaving him there. Losing points for putting him in the crib that's right in the way, but, you know, fine. Oh, look, Pandora's come running over to give her mum a hug. That's so cute. Ah, and Isaac says hello as well. He's like, I'm also here. Looks a bit like, who is this guy? Oh yeah, you were here when I gave birth. Oh, I was going to say she needs a shower, but she apparently wants to play with Pandora first, and we're going to let her because that's adorable. And sports, of course, is something that Lilith and Pandora have in common. They both love this. It's one of their favourite activities. Look at them go. It is the middle of the night, so really Pandora should be in bed, but Lilith herself, she works odd hours. Pandora, you are something else, Missy. Yeah, I think Pandora does work, is used to her mum working odd hours, and perhaps the kids don't necessarily keep to standard hours themselves by the looks of things. But anyway, Lewis, can you leave? Why haven't you left? What's he having trouble with? Get out of here. How do we dismiss you? Oh, whatever. Let's go take a shower then. Please leave, Lewis. Oh, is he trying to... No, I don't know what he's trying to do. Lewis, please get the hell out of here. Yeah. Take the hint, old man. Okay, I take it all back. Lewis sucks. Lewis still hasn't left for some reason. I'm really getting quite irritated with him. I might try forcing error on him. Go away. Go away. Go home. I might try just clearing him off. Go away, Lewis. And then what happens to the nanny mobile? Okay, it just drives off. Amazing. Did we still pay him? Oh well. That's fine. Damien seems to be quite enjoying his part-time job. He's got to want to gain another skill point for work. So I think we're going to need to make sure he stays on top of his homework too. Because if you get bad grades, then you lose your job. So we'll keep him working on that. And Pandora has a want to do her homework. So we're going to just get the kids on top of things. There we go. I always think the homework animations are really cute. See, it can be tricky to keep on top of this because it tanks their fun so badly. Poor Damien. Look, they're both so upset. You know what? I might just get them a new TV. How much is this one even worth? Could we upgrade to a better one? So my thinking is this one, unlike the other TVs, it's got these like sports trophies around it. And I've been saying, haven't I, that I think Damien and Pandora would both be wanting to get into doing school sports and stuff. So then it's like they've got some like trophies from that. So I think that's kind of cute. Let's go with that one and just sell this. A little bit cheaty, but you know, I'm in charge. I do what I want. We'll put this... Oh, actually, what if... Let's put this here. And then we're going to take this. Not get rid of the shelf. We'll put it back in Lilith's inventory for future use. But my thinking is that we could have the radio. Oh my god, my mouse is driving me nuts. We've got all these shelves here. So what if I got an OMSP and put the radio on that? Hold on. There, that looks realistic, doesn't it? Or lived in. I don't know. I like the idea of the kids having these like trophies and things. I feel like that suits them. What are these two up to? Are they going to go play football right after I've been saying they're into sports? That would be very fitting. Yeah, there they go. I do wish, because they always insist on playing right by the mailbox in the road, and they've got this like little side garden right here that would be a perfect place to be playing football, and instead they insist on doing it in the middle of the road. But whatever, it's fine. Look at them go. Ah. Oh, I love them. I love them so much. Right, what's Lilith up to in the meantime? She's still sleeping, but she's about to be woken up by the baby. Or not, the baby is asleep. Where is the baby? Carmilla, where are... Oh my god, she's in the middle of the floor. No, Carmilla, wake up. Lilith, wake up. Look after your baby. Interesting, she's got to want to invite someone over. Something to keep in mind. Another booty call, Lilith. I think we want to teach Iago to talk. God, so much admin to do. Right, so but we're going to focus on this, and then the school bus will come for the kids, and once they're at school, we're going to call the nanny over and finally get out there and get to the beach. Oh, Pandora, wake up. Get to school, please. And Damien, never mind the homework, that's not happening at this point. Just get to school, please. Right, and at the same time then, Lilith, why don't we take a break from that? And I'd like for her to get a nanny over. Yeah, we'll be able to spend some time at the beach and get to know the neighbours a little bit better, whoever's around. Let's go. He's going to be right over. Let's go get changed. And actually, let's plan a new everyday outfit because her outfit, it's not really very summery, is it? Let's see what we can wear that's a little bit more fitting for the season. I mean, I'm about, I'm 31 and I do sometimes wear things like this. So I don't think this is too young. But let's see, do we have anything else that would work? What is all this crap? I wish there was a way to delete things from your wardrobe. Oh well, there isn't, so we'll live. What about this? A new mission for when we're at the beach then might be to get Lilith something summery but goth appropriate to wear in this new chapter of her life. Let's go with this for now. And we'll head on out once Lewis gets here. Oh wait, shouldn't get changed. Change into your everyday, Lilith. Okay, and he is here, so let's go. To a community lot. Mainly, I want to go to Desiderata Boardwalk. And this is a lot I built for Desiderata Valley, and I think it's really nice. So, alright. Lewis is going to wave goodbye to us, and we're going to head off to the beach. Or is she going to go this way? Okay, she's taking the long road. That's fine. But we'll see her there in a minute. Right, here we are at the beach. First things first, before we do anything else, I want to ban everyone. So we're going to spawn the visitor controller in. And then we're just going to ban... We could ban townies as well. No, I feel like if we ban townies, there's just not going to be enough people here. But I do want to ban some characteristic... Ban non-locals. There it is. Get rid of them. Yeah, here's the boardwalk. We've got a little outdoor eating area here. We've got karaoke. We've got a little mini restaurant. We've got a little shop. And we've, I imagine this is like a surfing and swimsuit shop. And we've got this kind of bar area at the back here. And then at the beach itself, we've got changing rooms. We've got little things to play with. There's an art thing. An art thing? What do I mean? An easel. And yeah, we've got these lovely little sections. I think this is very nice. Lilith now has a want to be friends with Marcel as well as being friends with Edward. I think both of those I want her to be friends with. So if we see them, we'll go talk to them. But in the meantime, let's try and buy some new clothes. In fact, maybe also buy a swimsuit because I don't know if Lilith has one. And she's checking out the banana tree. Understandably. Very interesting tree.
Feela puhu. Taas me johudits. Hakvan duie. Tova, käväs tova. Tamila shi ottoin chihan. Ik baas niet buka. En groda jasha, izel, tisi. Belala hulala. Shumlol ne bawot hafahus. Ah! Intro shows as all. Ik heb dan je bato. Funny. Palejos. Ik heb dan mooi auto.
That dag lumitad. Woo. Look at Tasha Basil. Keep round that. Verdad. Football Lemonade. Overachiever. Crap lap. Galar de heck. Oh, so free but out. Het loopt in. Heb zo farine e woos la lokaal. Toen zo wat ik het was. Yes, overs. It's a Shabara. Hey, Rob. Do I like it? Laugh on Rob. Galar King, maar home.
Semua ne posse pala.
Frogan.
Semua malasa.
It live. Hyro Dreamer. Dwarflet.
Already.
Vaso.
Sivity nav. Sidnala fogo love sab. Sinilivo. It's a pala silivo.
Busy. Over there, could you run in it? Oh, num. Fell am Tronanan.
Sidnala fogo love sab. Sinilivo. It's a pala sipivo.
He bad tamanin. Harvest, not at all.
Lilith's back from her time at the beach, and as you can see, time has passed. It's now 2 o'clock. The kids are still at school. Oh no, Damien is at work. I feel like he shouldn't be at work yet, but okay, fine, he's at work. Pandora is still at school, and yeah, here's the kids. What's interesting is the nanny isn't here anymore, but maybe he leaves like right as Lilith gets home. I feel like fine, story-wise it works. Right, but now that she has got to know her neighbours a little bit better, let's get Iago potty trained, because he is wailing away. And I'm loving Lilith's new kind of beach girl outfit. Right, so let's pop him on the toilet, and then we're gonna have to deal with Camilla as well. What? What's the matter? Don't you need the toilet? Oh, Iago, what's your problem? Oh, he needs fun and social. Meanwhile, Pandora, during the afternoon soccer practice, hey! You know how I was saying she should join a sports club? I guess she's joined the soccer club. Anyway, she ends up as the last defender. She could slide tackle the coach or stay on her feet and try this. I think she would slide tackle because she's a mean sim. Let's do it. Oh no, she slides for the ball and misses it entirely. Oh no, he goes down in pain and has to be treated by an ambulance. And her parents will have to pay the cost. Well, we just spent all our money on clothes, so that's too bad for him. Now we're down to $0. If we're very lucky, I think, perhaps the child support could come through soon. Who the hell are you? I don't remember hiring this nanny. That's interesting if the nannies mod actually is not compatible with story progression. I didn't expect that because they're by the same modder, but it could be the case. Alright, that's fine. Maybe Lewis and Lisa work for the same like nanny organization. That's fine. Come on, he just needs a little bit of fun. Does the sibling increase his fun? Well, maybe. Oh god, there's more going on. While Damien's reading a magazine waiting for the game to end, he notices a popular player sneaking into the room quietly, planting something that looks like prohibited paraphernalia into the star player James Foster's locker. Or Damien, I think, is a whistleblower. He's got a lot of integrity, that kid. He's very, very nice, and so I feel like he would want to, like, you know, have a sense of justice. So we're gonna blow the whistle. He won't stand for the scheme. He's an awesome athlete and doesn't deserve to have his career ruined. He leaves the locker room, finds the team captain to explain the situation. The guilty player's locker is searched, and the team discovers similar prohibited items in his locker. He's thrown off the team. Ah, and he got promoted. Amazing. Right, let's try this again. Get on the toilet. Damien's reached the top. Okay, well, Iago's being a little bitch, but check it out. He has been promoted. He's reached the top of the athletic career track just in like less than a week, which is amazing. And he's an A student, so he's almost an overachiever. And Lilith doesn't even have any wants about that, but let's go. Well done. Reach the top of the athletic career. Now, I think if we get an A star, we become an overachiever. Pandora in the background. Is that Lanny gonna leave? We're gonna tell Lisa to leave. Lisa, put the baby down and get out of here. Nobody even hired you. Well, we'll get to that in a minute. Let's serve some lunch first because we are dying to eat something. Oh, and we're gonna have to clean this crap up. Oh no. Okay, as always, you've got the like parade of randos who are like really upset that you won't call them. I forgot Pandora is even friends with Mary Gavigan. Okay. Puck is upset. Sid, who we had like one date with. Whatever. To be honest, cooking might have been a bad idea. Maybe we should have just had a drink. Right, Lilith's hard at work, making some dinner for the kids before she heads to work again. Where even is... Oh, there's Pandora. That's so cute. Look at him go. Nanny, when are you gonna leave? I feel Sophia is someone we're starting to get to know a bit. Lilith maybe can eat something really quickly before she goes to work. Come on, leave. Oh no. Okay, thank God we could afford to pay the nanny at least. 2 days until Iago's birthday. Oh lord, there's so much going on. Interesting that the nanny hasn't come. I guess I'll have to be a little bit careful about using visiting lots when we're due to have the nanny. I mean, we'll see how well story progression works. If it's not working out for us, I'm not married to the idea. We don't have to keep it in. Pandora's hard at work doing her homework. Carmilla is hard at work crying and screaming. In which case, Damien, I hate to ask this of you, but maybe you could change the diaper and then you can have a shower. Come on, Damien. Good kid. You're so good. Thank you, Damien, so much. We won't make you do this all the time, I promise. And we're gonna have a shower, then get to bed. And then Pandora, oh, she grows up soon. She's got 3 days, so she'll be growing up by the end of the week. God, time flies. Really, really flies. I'm realizing this is going to be an insanely long episode, so let's lock her want to grow up well. I was going to say put her to bed, but she isn't even tired. But maybe we can have her at least take a bath. Iago's here just jamming away. There he goes. Look at him go. Ah, Iago, so cute. Right, and honestly, I think this is going to be where we leave it for today. Lilith's at work. Normally I do like the family to all be in bed when I end the episode, but somehow I got caught up in this and I've been playing for hours and it's been literally days. You know, the whole week's gonna have gone by at this rate, so we're gonna stop it here. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode and you're excited about Desiderata Valley. I'm excited about it because I think it's a really cool setting and I think we're going to be able to make some interesting drama with the neighbours. And yeah, let me know what you thought. Let me know who you think Lilith should get together with. Obviously, she's got the good chemistry with Marcel, but maybe Lewis would be an interesting option, you know, an older man. Or maybe even John Mole, who I know is a bit of a fan favourite premade. So yeah, we'll see. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.